Wild. All right. Presenting another psychic intuitive counseling session. One moment. Okay, got a call from my baby. Allergies is acting up. It's like dust central. It's like dust central in here, baby. So, bear with me. Bear with me. He's sneezing and shit. Yeah. So, bear with me. I mean, it is just out of control. Like, just tried to do some dusting and it was just still, like, seeming like it was flying up in the air. My phone stayed dusty. Ugh, this shit in here. So, let me get on into this. Again, this is a YouTube channel that I created for documentation purposes. It is a YouTube channel that's helping me prove about being cyber stalked and gang stalked and all that type shit and targeted and all that shit there, all that. So whenever it's purposely sent nothing but trolls and fake accounts and all that type shit, you already know. You already know. Okay? Okay? And it's not made to be able to organically reach a supportive audience. You already know. And so I guess with YouTube, I guess hyping somebody up has limitations. I guess hyping somebody up has limitations. Okay, so yesterday's psychic intuitive counseling session with the expert oracles was great, magnificent, and I'm gonna try my best to see if that's the formula that's going to be working for me, because it's just magically happening. You know, it is magic. So, contrary to what folk want me to feel like and be upset and all that, one thing about it is that when you were born to be a king of swords in this lifetime, you was going to always operate in your masculine side of your psyche. That would be the authoritative side, the action oriented side, to handle the business at hand. Okay? The Eight of Diamonds was that you was always going to have to be working at trying to stay very much so vibrantly shining for the Most High God. Okay, the Eight of Diamonds is the Sun card. The King of Swords is the Master's card, the Mastery card, right? Wasn't that it, y'all? Let's talk about it. Let's pull it up real quick. Make sure I'm correct. Make sure I am correct. The Sun card. They have good minds and a keen desire to learn new things if they're willing to work for it. There's little they cannot achieve and few problems they cannot overcome. They have the power to conquer and rule, and as long as it is not misused, it will bring them satisfaction. They can achieve anything through hard work and the application of their inherent intuition. Okay, so King of Swords. Let's see. And see, I hate it when that dusty shit gets in my eyes and then my eyes get irritated. Oh my goodness. Woo! Baby. Praise be to the Most High God. Transmute it. Let's transmute it. Okay? The Master card. In any case, the King of Spades or the King of Swords is the last card in the deck and the most wise and powerful. They have a high regard for wisdom, a love of learning, and are willing to do whatever it takes, Eight of Diamonds, to achieve success and recognition to the extent that they desire. So, with that being said, it says these people are completely fixed. They will not budge or change for anyone and have tremendous inner strength and resolve. That comes from the Most High. Okay? So we put that in for the record. So, yeah, it's a lot of shit show bullshit going on behind the scenes, but I just wanted to be noted and to be known that nobody can sway me. No tactic can sway me off of the truth. Okay? The path of the truth is what has always set a soul free from bondage and lies. Okay? Conniving, cunning, deceit, stealing, all that shit. Like, who would want to forever be a part of this shit all their life? Like, can we grow the fuck up? And I guess that proves how powerful my light is, my direct connection to the Most High God, the Most High, the Son of the matter. Because all kind of unnecessary, silly, stupid, stinking, funky, ridiculous shit is trying to be thrown my way and think it's going to knock me off my path. I've never been more serious about my work for the kingdom of the Most High God as I am and have been for the last, I'm going to say, good 5 years. Last good old 5 years. Okay? Praise be to the Most High God for clarity. Praise be to the Most High God for endurance. Praise be to the Most High God for revelation. Praise be to the Most High God for direct informants of truth. Like, they not going to be subliminally into, playing little head mind games. They going to come to you straight and direct. They giving it to you straight with no chaser. You got to drink this truth serum just like that. You can't have no orange juice with it, no Coca-Cola, no fruit punch. Take it straight. That's how it's going to cure the dis-ease of being a liar. That's why it makes sense when it says, the Bible says, the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But always use deception. Like, that's what blows my mind, how people don't give a fuck about the deceptive practices that they buy into and then want to cry when they become collateral damage. I'm telling you. That's why I keep saying the dark feminine is not nice like boss. The dark feminine, moon energy, the very energy that they be playing around with to try to do spell work and all this type of shit like that, it don't even make no sense. This very energy that they use, because it gets them caught up with the very entities that they be trying to use to play games on their behalf. It's crazy as hell. It's crazy as hell. It don't make no kind of sense. So we're going to go ahead and get into this X Spirit Oracle. And I did a whole bunch of, work. Well, it wasn't a lot. It was fun. I love to create to get ready. So let's go ahead and go with it. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and go with it. Okay. But I did hear Spirit say to me to pull some Kipper cards. I did hear Spirit say to me, pull some Kipperish cards. Okay. I wasn't sure on which Kipper, but now we're on it's the Kipperish. It's the Kipperish. All right, because Spirit is showing me some things that's going on. And let's see. I'm calling the elements of fire for love's compassion, water for the soul's purification, air for the flow of communications, and earth to ground me in the healing protections and provisions of my ancestors, my guardian angels, the cosmic elders, and the divine feminine spirit that created us all. I'm always call on the counsels of the highest white light to make the messages and the intuition crystal clear in the Christ consciousness, Jesus' name, also known as Yeshua. Okay? All right? Okay, let's see. Let's see what's going on. Is something going on around me that it's just always something brewing. It's just, you would never, ever, 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 divine feminines, You would never, ever, ever think that your true enemies is right in your house. Wow. Your true enemies be right in your house. Okay? They be right in your family, right? They be up close and in person. So when you are a targeted individual, that you're gonna be targeted from the moment you were born, they have to set it up like that in order to kind of like gang bang you. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to like put you in a corner, so to speak. Okay. And the weird part about it is that it's like, why is it like that? Why does it appear like it's just you try to think about like, why would this happen, right? That's why that 10 of swords, or that crazy making energy that is meant to do to you, that's why it can succeed, because nothing of the sequence of events makes any fucking sense. So if you are not on your spiritual goals and aspirations from the beginning of your life, then it would be better position to take over your light, your life force, your love. See, the world wants you to think that it's all about money and materialistic things. But no, I've been saying that it's not about a white against a black. It's about a bloodline war. I've been saying it. In the entities that's controlling what's going on in the earthly realm are not of human origin. I've been saying it. Okay? All right? But your family members, they look human, right? Mm-hmm. Look closer. They look like they got a beating heart and a brain that works. Look closer. Okay? So I'm feeling like this is not even about sleeping with the enemy. This is not about sleeping with the enemy. This is about the enemy wants to sleep with you. Let me write that oracle down. This is not about sleeping with the enemy. This is about the enemy wanting to sleep with you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is not a case of sleeping with the enemy. Hold on, where the red at? Let me write it like this. Sleeping with the enemy. And we can even go deeper than that. Okay? This is not a case of sleeping with the enemy. This is about the enemy wanting to sleep with you. Mm-hmm. All right, now let's write that in big red, big red, big red. The enemy the ministry has been it been began. It already began. It's been started. The enemy wanting to sleep with you. All right? And what a true dark divine feminine will say, let's go on, fuck the dog and get on with it. Come on. I got shit to do. Let's go on, fuck the dog and get on with it. So therefore, nothing you can do is going to control who I'm going to love, who I'm going to make love to, who I'm going to nurture. That's what makes this so disgusting. Like, this is what this is about. They really want to control that aspect. Yeah, a message came in. A message came in. A message came in. Okay, let's go and start with that one. A message came in. I'm hearing Spirit clearly say, a message came in from a mature man. A message came in from a mature man. Yep. A surprise message came in Surprise message comes in from a mature man. Thank you, Spirit. Line it up. A surprise message comes in by a mature man. From a mature man. Okay? What else you want to show me? About something that happened in prison. Okay? A surprise message comes in from a mature man about something that happens in prison. That allegedly happened in prison. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. I don't know why these cards being upside down like this, but that goes to show you the level of chaos that they're trying to get going on. So let's go ahead and turn these in the right side up. First of all, I also want to see what color of the X Spirit Oracle we're going to be using today. Praise be to the Most High God. You know, I'm telling you, if you want to know, if you truly in love and adore and adamant, adore, you truly in admiration. That's the word I'm looking for. Of the Holy Ghost and the Holy Spirit and the love, the light, and abundant healing from the Most High God. These kind of events will prove that to you. You ain't got to question it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the X Spirit Oracle colors. And I clarified some things up in there. So what color we using? Gray. Gray. So we gonna pay attention to the gray areas. Let me get these all in the upright. I ain't trying to be here long. I just want to move on. I handle some things behind the scenes as best as as I was being guided to do so, and then leave it alone. That's what I heard higher self, aka spirit, saying to me. Handle it to a degree of this and then let it go. Leave it alone. Okay? Because as I teach my daughter all the time, once you done all that you can do, then you stand on the truth and you wait on the Most High God to give clarity about the situation at hand. Okay? So in regards to what I have here of a surprise message comes from an older man about something that happened in prison. Allegedly. Okay? This is all alleged until proven. Okay? And I just want to see what other cards come out as Spirit is showing me. I'm so tired of all this bullshit. Like, y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. Y'all, all of it. All of it. And for the shit that they do to this YouTube channel by way of like not letting it get any attention whatsoever when I'm on live, that shit is so damn obvious. So fucking obvious that it's ridiculous at this point. At this point. It's ridiculous. But all that shit that been going on, y'all, I'm telling y'all, what Spirit has been showing me, what the Most High God has been directly communicating to me that's actually going on is mind-boggling. It is like so fantastic the way God's Spirit is moving in this world to clean up a lot of shit. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy, man. This shit is crazy. And with this new moon in Aries, is a new moon or full moon in Aries coming in? Absolutely. Absolutely. Like I said, they are tapping into my phones. They watching everything that I'm already talking about. So when I come on live, it's automatically set up. It's already set up. But all that, it just proves what I'm talking about. That the more I'm revealing what's going on, that's the more they're going to call themselves shadow banning, but actually just blacklisted all out together. That's what they're doing. So just for the record, anybody that I see that's like a little caricature or a little little prankster, a little troll that pops up that shows your face on there, you're gonna be automatically blocked. So I just want that to be known for the record, just to show you how serious I am about they playing games with my energy all the way around. Okay? So all this is gonna come and shit gonna hit the motherfucking fan, and folks gonna be trying to act like they didn't know what was going on. Now you knew. Oh yeah, you knew. Cause I put it out there for the record. Yeah, you totally knew it. You totally motherfucking knew it, though. It ain't no such thing as you didn't know. You knew it. You sure did. You ignored it like you didn't know it. You played like you didn't know it. So anybody that come across me that is in any way connected to any of these folks with this bullshit that's going on, better come correct. Okay? Better come correct. All right, so let's go. Let's see what other cards come out. We're going to make this a kipperish first, and then I'm going to do the Axe Spirit Oracle secondly. All right, let's see. And we're going to be starting with the gray. Matter of fact, let me get the gray out before I do this, because I already got everything situated. What be eating for dinner, my love? I know, right? But now you coughing. You all right? That's what that is. This room is so. I'm telling you, I just got through taking a wet wipe and just wiping everything and just seeing the level. It was the same thing in 1904. Yes, on the plants. Yes, when we had the plant in the bathroom, it was so overtaken. Now you see why I'm coughing. Yeah. So I got up and tried to do a wet dust. Yeah, and I was eating the damn peanuts too. Where's the gray? Okay, I think it's. I don't know. You got an idea what you eat? I don't even know, my love. I think we'll make a decision as soon as you get off. Y'all still on the break? Let me see this. Can you see what a gray is? I think it's right there behind that one over there. Cause that's green. I think it's over there. You see the gray? This is what I'm supposed to be having, this Axe Spirit. There you go, right there. I just said it's in the back because I fixed it a certain kind of way. Okay, I got the gray ones. We're going to do the gray. Yeah, I ain't doing that shit no more. That's burnt me up. Yeah, we could have did that. Hold on, pause. Okay, when you get off. All right, y'all. So this not gonna last so long because when my daughter gets off, then we do spend a lot of time together. You know that we can for go to bed and try to start it all over again. Okay. So let's show me what you want me to see, Spirit, please, and thank you. Oh, that just jumped right out. Do you want me to keep that? This matches the title. Divine Feminine, you gonna be in bliss. You're still gonna be in bliss. You stay high vibrational with this shit. Cause this is exactly what they want you to do. They want you to crack under stupid pressure, okay? It's stupid, the tactics. Like everybody that's involved, this shit is sickening. Like they think that if they call you back, they was prepped on how to act, how to behave, that's gonna put them in the right position. Like, no, karma is very real. And when you cross me wrong, you step into instant karma. Instant karma. Your life either is going to evolve in a beautiful, blissful way, or your life is going to dissolve all iniquities and shit that you got going on with you. Okay? So that's why I try to tell people, be careful crossing me. I'm not the controller of time. But when it comes down, you gonna see what you gonna see. Everything I was telling you was the gospel truth. And like I say, I'm not nice like boss. I don't need no apologies or nothing. I just need you to leave me all the way the fuck alone. Because what God got for me and my daughter is UnFuckWithAble. Bam. Something legal is going on. Something is going on legally. Okay? Okay? And look, the imprisonment card. So the U.S. Department of something is going to get involved in this situation. Okay? The U.S. Department of something is going to get involved in this situation that has started, that I just came aware of. Like I said, received a surprise message from a mature man that said that something that happened with him while he was in prison. And so how the fuck is it that, legally speaking, I was not made aware of any of this? This was all confidential information. Okay? Let's see what's going on. A karmic masculine. So this mature man is a karmic masculine and another karmic masculine is involved. This mature man is a karmic masculine and another karmic masculine is actually involved. Okay. Look how it's coming out. All against the divine feminine energy, happiness, blissfulness, blessings. Okay? Fruitful life, future. Bam. Divinity. Didn't I say all this is against my divinity? You got divine feminine, you got divinity. Okay? Yeah. Look at that. Absolutely. Yeah, this is not a case of sleeping with the enemy. No, this is about the enemy wanting to sleep with you. So when the Jezebel spirit card comes out, we're not going to be shocked by it, are we? I know I'm not. You might be, but I'm not. Tell a story, Kipperish. Let's see. Didn't I say it? Somebody is in a lot of emotional pain. Like I said, this is not a case of you, divine feminine, sleeping with the enemy. No, this is about the enemy wanting to sleep with you. Emotional pain. Can't make it up. Emotional pain. Yeah. Let me put the gray ones over here. Let's see. Yeah. This energy is happening to affect your ability to manifest that divine new path in your life. That's why they want to continue to affect you and possibly infect you. Okay, there we go. Makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. Most High God has promised you a new life with all the aces involved. And that's why this energy is revving up. This energy is revving up its engine. And it's about to crash, test, dummy itself all the way to the depths of the darkest void pit in the bottomlessness of existence. Okay? Each and every entity. Let's see it. Absolutely. This emotional pain has them feeling so in debt. They like their heart is like it has nothing in it. Absolutely nothing in it. So they're needing the divine feminine's energy to get out of this emotional debt that her bliss brought them to a certain level of divinity and feeling like they can manifest. Okay? Absolutely. Manifest meaning like they could actually live life more abundantly through this harvesting of this divine feminine's energy. Yeah, she's a mature woman. So she know better. She's a mature woman. So she knows better. That you can't just pull the wool over her eyes and think you're gonna get away with it and be like, oh, we did that. That was a big one. High five. Next. Who's next? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, there go the Jezebel spirit. There go the Jezebel spirit. Yep. And it's all to affect your work, your labor, your efforts. This is a Jezebel spirit that's involved in trying to steal your love. That's what this is. This is a Jezebel spirit. I mean, this shit crazy. This shit is disgusting. Okay? This shit is disgusting. That is crossed over to Jezebel doing all the work to steal your love. This is a spirit. That's right. And this Jezebel spirit is dead and gone. It's dying, and it's trying its best to keep this shit going. This shit is disgusting. It's disgusting. But in truth about it, it's all working in your favor, divine feminine. Yes, it's all working in your favor, baby, because it's dying. So what Most High God is saying, your divine connection to the Most High God has manifested this death of this mature man and this karmic masculine that's operating within this Jezebel spirit of evil, destructive tendencies towards a divine feminine energy. Okay? Yes. Dealing with issues of abandonment. These masculines are dealing with issues of abandonment because the Most High God has said, you are not welcome here. Do you see how the pathway? Y'all saw me put the cards in the upright. Your path has been blocked to get to the Most High God. See, if this would have been in the upright, whatever feelings of abandonment that these people have had, this mature man and karmic masculine, but both of them is karmic, they would have still been on the pathway to heaven. Right? Meaning heaven, meaning love, meaning light, No. They abandoned that path and they took the left-hand path. So they abandoned Christ. They abandoned God. They faked and played up in God's face like, oh yeah, I'm going to do right. No, I didn't need a father in a physical human flesh to give me a way to a husband. The Most High God is my husband and my father and my brother and my uncle, my grandfather, my everything. Okay? So therefore, the Most High God has always been watching over my path the whole entire time. And I just talked about it at the top of the video, talking about being a star, being the sun. Okay? That's right. What we got? Crossing over the Jezebel spirit. Protection. Protected from this Jezebel spirit. You understand me now? So like I said, the video says that what God got for me and my daughter for our lives is unfuckwithable. And I will keep that straight to the fucking point as truth. As the truth. Okay? You can't steal from me and try to continue. Like, this shit is crazy. These men are literally dying. They're literally leaving off the planet of Earth and taking their ass wherever the hell they're going. But I know they're going to the void. I already done told both of them. And so with that being said, they literally felt like they was going to become complicit or come in connection or come in agreements with a Jezebel spirit to steal from the divinity of the divine feminine, and make her be in emotional pain and in poverty, but didn't realize that she's really truly connected to the Most High God. So they have been locked in and imprisoned, locked in and forced to be in their own self-made prison. This has nothing to do with being in the physical legal jail. The Department of Corrections. No, this person was already in an emotional prison. Here it goes. An emotional prison. Okay? This person was already in an emotional prison that made them feel very impoverished of love. They was very thirsty for love. You understand what I'm saying? But the Most High God said, this woman right here, she's protected in her bliss. Her divinity is protected, and she will continue her life in bliss, and she will manifest what's coming for her. So no Jezebel spirit that they was connected to, that even tried to work with the legal system and the identity, all this bullshit, y'all, it's not going to work, because the Most High God knows not who you are. You cannot enter. Okay, you cannot enter. The judgment has been called in the spirit. So who gives a shit about what it looked like in the physical, that y'all wanted to make it look glamorous and shit? No. Okay, it's smoke and mirrors at this point. So that's what y'all did. Y'all worked effortlessly, was in love with this Jezebel spirit. This is what they really love. They didn't love this mature divine feminine down here at all. Not at all. They didn't love her at all. They was just jealous and envious of her divinity. And so they sent the Jezebel spirit to disguise itself as, hi, I'm your family member. Hi, I'm your husband. Hi, I'm your boyfriend. But they was very much so hooked on that. So when I said this is not a case of sleeping with the enemy, no, this is about the enemy wanting to sleep with you. Never wanted to get out of the bed with you. Wanted to stay in bed with you so they can get you to abandon the Most High God's path for your life. And it never worked. It was never going to work, but they still tried it anyway. They still tried it anyway. Yeah, they sure did. They sure did. But they put their soul in a prison. That's what they did. It ain't nothing about selling their soul. They gave it away. They been gave it away to whoever the powers that want to be. I'm seeing secret society. I'm seeing Freemasons, whatever it is. That's what they did. They bought into the spirit and therefore faked it. They had to come in disguise. Yeah, but the divine feminine was protected from all of that. Divine feminine was protected from all of that. And they worked hard at it. They worked hard at it. They worked hard at it her entire life. They worked hard at it her entire life. They sure did. Her entire life. Like from a baby. It was already going to be the process. But they only can do it as deep as how she was going to mature and grow and come into her spiritual powers, as she's always had lying in her dormant. Okay, so these people, this is what's happening to them. So we gonna go ahead and put this right here. They cross their own self out. They cross their own self out. So what's coming for divine feminine energy that loves and honors the Most High God, that wants to be in a loving relationship with the Most High God, and therefore work here in the earthly realm, as long as they're here to help people heal. Okay, show me what's coming. Show me what's coming. Trust it. Hey, the Most High God say you trust it, baby. You trust you the real you to go. You the greatest of all times. Okay, you to go. And you trust it, baby. You trust it. Yeah. Here you go. Here's the keys. Here you go with the keys. The keys of life and death, baby. Here you go. You realized who you truly were the entire time. It was a series of it was a sequence of events that needed to happen to get you to completely open up your third eye, clear out the wax in your inner ear, and know who you are, whose you are, and what side you work on. And the Most High God said you are trusted and you are high honor, baby. You are high honor. You are high honor. So that's why they had to feel like they had to pull out the big guns, the big cannons on you. Oh yeah, that's why they felt like that. Praise be to the Most High God. Oh, and you have a divine relationship coming in. Yeah, you got a divine relationship partner coming in, baby. You're going to have this protection, this bliss, and a life manifested in beautiful new beginnings, baby. The aces got your back. The ancestors got your back. The universe got your back. The universe is in love with you, baby. Okay? Because you keep on keeping on in spite of the tactics. That's what they needed to see. And for you not to become bitter in it. That was yesterday's message that came out. Show me, Spirit. Please and thank you. Ascending. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes. Shabala, shabala, shabala. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what it made me want to say. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, baby, you ascending. You ascending, beloved. Yes, the dark feminine. The light is in her hands. Yes, indeed. Protection. Right under the protection. Yes, indeed. What's bringing the bliss? Show me what's bringing the bliss. Show me what's bringing the bliss. Praise be to the Most High God. Show me what's bringing the bliss. Yes, indeed. Oh yeah, because they know I'm gonna be very effective with these other feminines that's going through the shit. Yeah, that's what they doing. Oh, that's the power. You about to travel, beloved. You on this journey. You on this journey to unforeseen heights. Yes, let me go ahead and write that one down. You're on a journey of unforeseen heights. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, listen to her singing. Woo, baby, baby, baby. Unforeseen heights. Get out of my life and let me sleep at night. 'Cause you never loved me. And now you wanna keep hanging on? Hell no. Okay. Yes. You're on a journey of unforeseen heights. Get ready, baby. Get ready. Get ready. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what's going on. You know exactly what's going on. Yeah, you see it all. They don't gotta set you free because you are free indeed. See, you kept thinking, divine feminine, you kept thinking that you had to get them to give you permission to be free. That's where you was messing up the whole time. You felt like you had to come to some sort of a closure. No, 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 no. You don't make no closure with old devils from your past because they don't want to stay off that ass. Okay? No, 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 no. They don't matter what you say. They don't want it to be over. What are you talking about? Your energy is too pure. That's like they being walking darkness, right? They're walking darkness. I call them the walking dead. And they need light. Yeah. That's why they was never attacking each other. The walking dead, they don't attack each other. We are all lifeless, soulless things. Okay? We need your light. Okay? Come on now. Come on. Dracula needs the blood of the light. He already the darkness. Woo! Now that came in the reverse. But we gonna see what it came out to be. Sweetheart. But that's exactly what they don't want you to remain being and growing as the Queen of Cups. They don't want you to be that. And you have manifested this Queen of Cups energy along with what else? Show me. What else? What else have you manifested? You have manifested this Queen of Cups energy. Yeah. And more flying monkeys. More flying monkeys to try to hinder your relationship. That's how you know you truly are the Queen of Cups. Because these are demonic Y'all don't even like to say the word demons or demonic, but this is what they are. They're very, it's literally like watching the movie Dracula and seeing his gargoyles. This is what they are. These are gargoyles. Yeah, they're trying to make you feel like you are not what you say you are. Love, light, and abundant healing. They don't want you to be saying that, okay? Yeah, single, sexy, and successful. They don't want. Then I'm gonna say it again. This is not a case of sleeping with the enemy. No, this is about the enemy wanting to sleep with you. Absolutely, absolutely. You single, sexy, and successful. You don't look like what you've been through. Okay, contrary to what you feel in your body, you don't look like what you've been going through. Ice King. They don't want you to know the truth. This is the King of Swords and the upright, and it went on reverse in high honor. They don't want you to know the truth about what's really the fuck actually really all going on with you. Okay? That's the reason why they blacklisting your live stream. And when you're looking at your live, you're only seeing one person in there, which is mirroring yourself. When that was not the case before, right? Absolutely. That's what they doing. Then you post the video and then it starts getting views. Like, what the fuck is really going on? But you don't worry about that shit because you've been calling them out since the beginning. And you ain't going to ever stop calling them out. Right? You don't give a fuck. Okay? Yeah. So they don't want you to be telling the truth. So that's the reason for the gang stalking, cyber stalking, blacklisting your videos, doing all this shit. That's the reason for it. And anything that's of a negative energy they can use, they sensationalize it. Okay? But I am an upright King of Swords. Know this. And gonna always tell the truth. And I don't care about ripping out hearts. I'll rip out hearts if that's what needs to be done. So you single, sexy, and successful. Okay? So that means that you're not worried about being with a man. You know, you taking care of yourself and your divine feminine self-esteem is what I'm saying. And you're looking to be successful with the truth. Okay? But it's already saying that you have a divine relationship coming in for your life. It's already saying that. And the Most High God knew that you would not partner up, and you cannot partner up with nobody karmic. It cannot happen. You cannot partner up with nobody that is karmic. That's right. Because your faith won't allow you to. Your faith will not allow you to. You are married to the Most High God. My name alone, I don't know about you, divine feminines, but my name alone, Elizabeth, is consecrated for God, God's promise. So come on now. Come on now. It's all about your faith. They don't want you to be speaking about this realness because it's a different type of power in your voice. It's a different type of anointing that you have. Okay? That's right. And they know it. It's not cookie cutter. And it's not about, they don't want you to they don't want you to talk to anybody and network with anybody online that would be a true support system. Because they know how many people across the world that got a cell phone that be on a YouTube live stream. So this is what they want to do. They don't want you to be able to tell the truth. So that's why you have the Ice King, which is the King of Swords in reverse, as well as Hello. That's speaking to the general public. And that's what they're doing. But it don't matter because the Most High God is anointed. Look at that, 42, 43. 42, 43, that's 6, and then that's 7, that's 13. So it's a death to all this shit, and we gonna end right there. It's a death to all this bullshit they doing. Yep. Yep. They in conflict with their own goddamn self. They're in conflict with their own goddamn self. And this conflict it's got them old, crippled, crazy, going. That's what they wanted to do to you. They wanted to bind you and bind your voice. But that's not going to work because the Most High God said you are doing this through your faith. You're doing this through the strength that I'm giving you and the direction that I'm giving you. And you're not doing this with any true malicious intent. You back up everything. And you record and you screenshot to prove shit. When you could be doing so much work to helping people, and this is what you're doing. This is what you having to contend with. That's how you know you really are the Most High God's one of his favorite wives. You understand? You one of the Most High God's favorite wives. Okay? One of his favorites. So there's a lot of look at the Jezebel. It's some jealousy there. It's some motherfucking jealousy there. But this shit is all coming to an end. All this trying to keep you in the reverse King of Swords, keep your voice from not being heard, it's coming to an end, baby. It's coming to an end. And then look, bondage is what's coming out right up after that. They want to put a gag order on you. They want to put a gag order on you. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. So you won't be seen or spoken to or nothing. Seen or heard or communicated with. They want to have you excommunicated from. I mean, that's some serious shit, right? That's some serious conflict with the Most High God said for you to be doing with your life. The Most High God said that no, you're going to speak to the public. You're going to do this. Then you got into your cards of your destiny, right? And you start seeing it to be the truth as well. So it wasn't just something that you was fantasizing about. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. See? That's what they're doing. Bondage spells. All this to cause conflict in your life, to destroy you because of a money that was owed to you since you was a child. This money that was owed to you from a long time ago. This money that was owed to you from a long goddamn time ago is the reason all this shit is happening. And also, you were chosen. Number 11. You have a twin flame journey. You have a lover from a past life. There it is. You guys, you have a divine masculine that's trying to get to you. This is the fated connection that you're trying to get to, that you're trying to get to. That's trying to get to you. That's why this is happening. Because once you get in a connection with this man, you a rich girl. You can rely on your old man's money. You can rely on your old man's money. It's a bitch, girl. This is the reason that they're doing it. Absolutely. And he's a good man. He's a good man. And they falsified motherfucking records to steal your goddamn spiritual inheritance. Your inheritance. That was already sent down from the spiritual realm for you here in the earthly realm. And so that's why you've been dealing with all this shit this entire time. It was the beginning with this. This is they signed up side, the left side, the devil worshiping, loving darkness, chaos side. This shit is ridiculous. But all of this shit is being killed off, dead, gone. Just like I said, Most High God said, here go to change. And this is what's going to change your life to put you as this mature woman, divine feminine, in divinity, protected with bliss and manifestation, because this is what's coming in to change your life. Actual money. And with that being said, like I said, and the title says, and I'm going to keep me and my daughter's beautiful picture up, what the Most High God got for our lives, UnFuckWithAble. Peace.